Welcome back to the Meeple Marathon. Today we're going to be doing a solo playthrough of Creature Caravan from Red Raven and Ryan Lockett. This is going to be a pure solo playthrough, so just me and the AI bot. The AI bot, though, can be mixed into any other player count up to the, the maximum. It can't go above the maximum. And if you are interested in knowing how to play this game or how to control the bot, you can check out my how to play video, which will be popping up in the upper right corner at this moment. Otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and get started. So, round one. Oop, I messed up my nice little organization of tents there. The bot's very messy. Okay, we got a 6, which is, did I just shift that? Oh, I can't tell. Okay, so what do we want to do here? I really would like that fruit. I don't know if I want to go all that way. I drew a ton of these wandering expansion cards, which are items. If you're not familiar with the expansion, they have to be added to another card. So right now I only have these 2 cards. This one allows me to re-roll a die, which is okay. This one at least is giving me some more card draw and some food. So let's work on getting him out the door. So he needs 4 food. So obviously I think I'm going to take this guy here and get 2 food right off the bat. And then I am not ready to trade yet. I don't have an excess of anything. I guess I could get a satchel, but I don't really need one right now. I think I'm going to trade in some cards. So as a free action, I can trade in any number of cards to get 1 food per card. And so this guy's giving me Folk and Delver. This guy's giving me Tiny, Shy, and Flying. This thing is very expensive. It's super nice though, so I may hold on to it. This one requires Folk, so I have Folk, so let's hold on to that. This one requires Shy, so we've got that. This one requires Folk, this one requires those. So actually, they're not all that bad, but oh man, let's see what we want to do. When you attack, you may discard coins to gain 4 attack power per coin. That's actually pretty nice. When a die is placed on this creature, gain a food. When you attack, you may discard food. See, I don't like that one so much. When a die is placed on this creature, the cost to play cards is reduced by 1 for the rest of the turn. So I think we'll do that. I think we'll do the roots because I don't really like giving up food. We'll hold on to the rest. So I'm discarding 2 cards. I'm going to get 2 food. Now, I'm not going to draw that food because as a free action here, I'm just going to spend all that food to play my Turnip Brewer. Turnip Brewer. All right. But this gives me a spot now to place my 4. So this is going to give me a food back. It's going to allow me to draw 2 cards, and I get to keep 1. So Sandalwood Wizard, when you camp on a white tower, draw a +1 card. Or Desert Graskin, when you gain a fruit, also gain a food. And then it's a food. So yeah, I think we're definitely keeping this guy. He's pretty expensive, but I like his opportunities better. And he's a Nocturnal. Yeah, this one could take Nocturnal. So I like that combo. All right. Okay, so now let's think about what can we add to this guy. We can add here. He would basically give us 2 food, or we can add this one, which would get us pretty high up there on attack power pretty early. So maybe we do that. So at this point, we are wanting to kind of consider how can we get a satchel here. Unfortunately, I've kind of played out my best dice. And so, yeah, we're going to go this way. It's going to give us a satchel. I may have overspent for that, but that's fine. And I feel like I need to move. So unfortunately, I'm going to spend my last 2 dice. That was a 2. To simply move 1 forward. And it's a plains anyways. Like I said, I overpaid. But I had no way to turn up those dice yet. I don't have any dice manipulation. I am before I move any further, and it doesn't really matter. You can't lose resources between turns. I'll pay my 1 satchel to attach this Aurora crystal to this Delver. So now when you attack, and this is just a passive, doesn't have to be a die, doesn't have to be placed on him. I can discard a coin to gain 4 attack power. So that's super nice. Now I just need to get my coin engine going. All right, so I'm done. I'm going to place my camp out here. There we go. And now it's the bot's turn. Oh my goodness. That one keeps floating away on me. By the way, if you have not seen my how to play video, I literally rolled all 3s the first time I rolled for the bot. Okay, so the bot is pretty straightforward. We'll put those there for a second. Do I have pairs of 4s, 5s, or 6s? I do. I have 2 pairs. So I take the best pair, put them right here. And then I work my way down. No 6s, no 5s. I only need 1 4. That means this one's just not used. And the 1 lone 2 is going to go down here. So let's look at what we do here. First of all, these get spent. And he's going to complete the lowest available trade. If tied, choose coins. So he's going to go here. The bot does not work in satchels. He does not work with coins. He does not work with food. So his only purpose here is to put a cube. He doesn't gain or lose anything. So he doesn't lose coins. He doesn't gain food. He just puts the coin there, or the cube there. It's going to get him 2 victory points at the end of the game. Here, it says draw 1 treasure. So for him, treasures don't really do much. A lot of them have victory points on them, which will count. But let's just see what he gets here. His treasure token is a satchel. He doesn't care about that. We'll put these below his board. Once he gets to 5 treasure tokens, though, he gets to roll 6 dice instead of 5. So we're done with that. Now we're going to re-roll all of these, which is only 1. And it is a 3. So it is well below an 8. Is well below anything that could have appeared on this board. He has to roll at least 8 or better. Otherwise, he takes a zombie. So the zombie's going to go down here too. All right, and that's it. That's it for the bot. He did not move, so he's going to place a camp right there on his starting space. Okay, that's it. That's a round. Goes that fast. Whoopsie. Next round. These wooden dice really just take off. Okay, so I want to move forward and gain that fruit. It's a plain space, and then I have to be prepared to attack. So I don't have any other attack stuff at the moment. See, what I really want to do is find a great card that's like a machine, something that can maybe give me unique movement, attach this to it, and then put the fruit on that and just go buck wild with all of that. So that's kind of a long-term plan. I would love to get this card out before I camp. I just don't see that happening. So let's focus on moving forward and attacking said zombie. So I have a 6. I want to save. Actually, I have a 5 too. Yeah. I'm going to spend this 4 right here to move forward. So now, you don't have to camp. As soon as you enter a space with one of those enemy symbols, you gain an Ember Zombie. It starts following you, essentially, slowly following your caravan, terrorizing you. But when you're on one of those spaces, you can also choose to fight an Ember Zombie. So I am going to choose to, actually, why not? Why wouldn't I just go low here? So I'm going to take this 5, place it on my sword icon. It doesn't have a pip requirement because the strength that I place there is the strength I'm attacking a zombie, and I'm poaching this spot early. but I have essentially attacked a level 5 zombie. After 2 turns, the level 5 zombies are going to go out of the way. Also, I'm realizing now, I forgot this cube should have ticked down 1. That just means that I can't make that trade at the end of this next round. So, I'm on the spot that I want to be on. I'm going to gain a fruit when I camp, and that's the goal. So I think what I'm going to do actually is swoop in and trade with him. Yeah, I think so. All right, so I'm going to place this 2 here. It means I can make 1 trade at the market. Is that what I want to do? Yeah. And I'm going to trade in my 1 coin. I'm going to get 3 food for this, essentially. And I also swooped in and placed a cube up here before that sale closed out and was gone forever. All right, I have 2 more dice now. I am still pretty far away from getting... I can get the 6 food, but I'm going to be short the satchel I need. So, I just don't see it happening. So we're going to go here to get 2 more food. Oh, and by the way, anytime you defeat an Ember Zombie, you can remove a thing from your supply, which just means you're going to get 1 less negative point at the end of the game. And last, I have this lowly 1 here. So I'll just use it to draw a card. And we have a Glogo Guide. So he's not a machine, though. All right. I'm done. Yeah. Time for the bot. Oh, I get my fruit. So I can save this. Just put it out whenever I want. All right, bot, round 2. Here we go. Oh, I should put my camp out. There we go. Okay. He is... What's he doing? So he has no pairs 4 or higher. So he's going to start with a 6. Then he's going to place a 4. He's going to place his double 3s. And he's going to end up with another zombie. He needs to be careful. All right. So 6 allows you to draw until you find a card that gives the bot at least 1 VP as of this turn. So, for example, there's cards that say 8 points if you meet this requirement. This one says 8 if you have defeated 4 zombies. He started with this card, but that one would not count. So we have one here that says 8 if 4 fruit. He doesn't have 4 fruit, so that's not points right now. This one says 3 plus 3 if any tall one. So this one counts. This is giving him 3 points. If he happens to end up drawing into a tall one card, then he'll get an additional 3. But that is done. Then we have draw 1 treasure. So we've seen this before. Getting lots of treasure, just more points. So we'll stack that up there for him. Then this one says for each 3 die we've placed here, he's going to move 1 forward. So he's actually going choo choo. And I think he ignores the zombies that he walks over there. I could be wrong. I'll have to double check on that. Anyways, he moved forward 1. And now this says re-roll. He's obviously not going to get to 8. He rolled a 2, so he's going to get another zombie here. So, yeah, he's going to place out his camp. And since it's the end of the round, this is going to come down. Mine can also come down because essentially this space has been blocked off. So we're each going to get 2 points at the end of the game, and no one else can take this trade action. And this, which I just did, is going to push down there. So he still has a chance. I cannot go here because I already have a cube. He still has a chance to swoop in and get that 5. But he's been rolling poorly so far. All right, round 3. Here we go. All right, all right, all right, all right. So, I feel like I'm going to need to play this guy. So maybe I need to hold on to my desert grasskin because I have some mountains in my way. This guy's a little interesting though because he is... You have to play a card. You don't play a die. So I'm going to have to add something to him. I could add this one to him. But again, this would not be a good combo because this says when a die is placed on this creature, gain. But this guy, you're never going to place a die on this creature. So I think... Oh, man. Do I really want to do it? I got some low dice, so I could go here to move at least one forward. I hate staying in the same spot. I think I'm going to draw some cards. So I'm going to place this one here. Let's draw from this pile this time. Maybe this is the luckier pile. All right, Rat Swarm. Good for attacking. Lord Loki and Egg. Oh, see, these two are... I pulled from the wrong stack. When a die is placed on this creature... Oh, see, this is what I need. I do like this card, though. So I think that's the one we're going to keep. Folk. We can find a Folk. Yeah. So I only get to keep one. I got to give up the other two, which is sad because these cards are all so unique. I'm never going to see those again. Oh, man. What to do, what to do. Who to play, who to play. I think at this point I just want to see some more cards. So let's put one here and... Okay. Crusaerian Linguist. Draw +2 cards when you camp on a white tower. When you play a card, draw a card. So that's nice. I just get to keep this one. It's a nice card, but I don't know if it's worth keeping. Also, I'm struggling with this one, whether I should just hold on to this one or not. All right, let's see one more card. I feel like I'm at that craps table or something. Not craps table, blackjack table. All right, Allied Travelers. Ignore negative VP on cards. I mean, that's nice, but it's not super helpful right now. All right, I'm kind of stuck. I really don't want to spend both these dice just to move forward one. I could go up. All right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to trade in 3 cards to get a coin. Then I'm going to spend this 3 here to push up and join him. Which means I have an Ember Zombie. But I'm also going to then spend just a 2. But when I attack, I'm going to discard coins to gain 4 attack power per coin. So this makes it a 6. And I have just squeaked by up here. So I would put the Ember Zombie right back. So I'm getting points this way, and that's good. I'm still not in any better position. I almost kind of want to be down here where I can hit 2 white towers relatively soon, but I have no way of passing over these canyons right now. Hence, I need to see more cards. But let's put you there, and we will roll for the bot. Ooh, all right. So he's got a pair of 6s, and then he's got 3 3s. So very quick turn for him. He is going to trade right there. And then he's going to move 3 spots forward. 1, 2, 3. And that, no, he didn't camp on the thing. So he just puts his thing out. He skipped right over the fruit. All right. Yeah, that's it. Back to me. Back to me. I would love, there are cards in here that say when you start your turn, draw a card. Sometimes you have to discard a card, but it's just a good way to see more cards. All right, I got a couple 6s. All right, maybe we do get the desert grass skin out. So I need a satchel. So I'm gonna have to give up a 4. Then I'll immediately turn around and spend that satchel and all 6 of my food to get the desert grass skin. But I think he's going to give me some good options here. Now I need to figure out how I can get over there to that fruit. And I may even put a fruit on him. We'll see. I can do that at any time. So let's see 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. And ooh. Each turn you may raise 2 dice by 1. Forgotten Princess, when you camp on a canyon, gain 1. Well, I can't get to canyons. And this one says when you attack, gain... Oh, man. Oh, I like that. But none of these are giving me ways to travel. I haven't found any traveling machines. That's what I need. Okay. Where's Folk? No. Where's Delver? No. Machine? No. Tiny flying. All right. I mean, I do like that, but... Okay. Now what to do with the rest of my dice. Do I spend 2 to move on to the... Just to move forward? Do I just spend the rest of my turn moving forward here? Maybe I do. It's either that or I go here and I put 2 dice there. But maybe I get the perfect card. I don't know. I don't know what that would be. Or I could put this over here, gain that and that. But I think we're just going to run forward. So we'll do that and that. Way overspending. But I take my wild one, that one, and we'll camp. And we get another fruit. But with the fruit, we also get a bread. Okay. And it's back to the bot. Okay, so no doubles. We know what the 3s do. 5 does something similar. 4 and 2 is going to end up with another zombie. So this actually moves him 2 spaces forward. 1, 2. And this is 2 more. So he's flying. And he gets he's going to get a fruit this time. Draw 1 treasure tile. And that's just points. And this is reroll. And that's a 2. So he gets another friggin' zombie. All right. At this point, this should be down here. This should be down here. Right? That should be... Actually, I think that's there. This is the hardest part of the game, is remembering to move all the market board cubes down. All right. But super quick turn for him. So back to me. He is racing ahead. Woo, woo, woo. Whoa. Well, that's a crappy roll. That's a super crappy roll. I need some cards. Need to see some cards. So we're going to go to this guy. He's going to allow us to see 2 and keep 1. Ah, here we go. Machine Ancient Crawler. This is what I wanted to see. So this is what we're going for right here. Sorry, tiny Graskin Seeker. All right, so now we got to figure out how to get this out. I've got 2. I don't have anything to get up to there, though. I could put a fruit on the tiny Graskin here. So let's do that. Why not? So we'll put a fruit here, and that makes her essentially this a 1. So I can place this 1 here. I will get a satchel and a food. Okay, so I'm 2 away. 2 away. Oh man. Give me a card. Giant Mushroom. Yeah, see, I'm not too worried about this, so I'm going to immediately use that card. I'm going to give up the dove there that I've had this whole time to get 2 more food and immediately trade all 5 of those in to play the Ancient Crawler. Now I got to figure out how to get 5 satchels, but the Ancient Crawler is going to get my other fruit here. Perfect. And I'm going to place a 2 there so I can move 1 anywhere. Do I want to move somewhere else? Yeah, why not? Let's go up, and then I'll place it to, oh no, that's got to be a 3. Oh, how did I go wrong? How did I go wrong? Wrong. I mean, it's okay. I have no way to bump up that 1. Boogers. So I guess we're drawing another card. And we got a Trinket Wagon. Pfft, lots of points if I can get all the machines out, but not super helpful. I guess this is what I would need, though, if I could have gotten this one out. So we're going to keep it no matter what, but that ends my turn. That's a little disappointing. I thought I would get to that treasure token. All right. But I feel like we're in better shape now for movement. Not that, again, you don't have to cross the map. It's not part of the game. So here we go. All right, no doubles. This is essentially moving him 2 spaces forward. Boom, boom. And this is going to draw. We'll put this, and that's 2 more spaces. Boom, boom. And then, so I think he does get a, maybe not. So we did that, and this is a roll. That's, man, he rolls poorly when it comes to zombies. He's got lots of friends. And now we're just going to draw until we get him a VP card. So this is 8 if 5+ magic. He doesn't have that. So this one is 1. Simple. There you go. Done. All right. He has not defeated any zombies yet, so this ain't looking so good for him. Back to me. Okay. This Trinket Wagon doesn't look so bad, but it takes 2 satchels. That's a lot. But it also gives me a card draw. Ooh. All right. Well, first of all, let's spend all our cheap ones here, like this place. And I need a satchel factory now. A satchel factory. Ho, ho, ho. Do I want to see more cards? Do I want to try and get this guy out? I could get my food I need to get this trinket wagon out. Maybe we'll do that. We could always add the thing to this. So there's the 2. This requires 3 food and 2 satchels. And we now have a trinket wagon. All right, which we can immediately put a die on to move on to a grassy space. That's going to get us that treasure, and we get to draw a card. So I like that. Ooh, ooh, 9 food. Hogfolk, you pig. Each time you play a 3rd camp on a map tile, draw 3. Oh, here's my whatever factory, though. I could also try and get this guy out, but he's expensive. Everything is so expensive. Folk Giant Delver. All right. Okay. So I want to stay put here. So I don't want to move forward. I can't really do much with this 3, though. Except get another card. Okay, so this guy's actually free minus a coin. I'd have to pay a coin, but I have 2+ machines out. Aged Engineer, which I want to get. He's only worth 3 additional points. If you have 3+ folk each turn, a free movement. I only have 1 folk. But he would give me a 2nd, and this guy's a 3rd. This guy's also a 3rd. This is a 3rd here. So, yeah. We'll hold on to that guy, obviously. It's a free card. All right, but I get to draw. I would love a picture of a satchel on this treasure token. I don't. I got that. So that gives me a coin. That's not the worst thing. And I put out a camp. Right there. All right, Mr. Bot. You're running away from us here. Okay. I like this because he's actually probably going to attack something. So he's going to draw until he gets a VP, and then he's going to reroll all these to fight a zombie. So, let's see. 1. Perfect. There you go. All right. And then all these get re-rolled. He's looking for an 8+ finally, and he finally has it. So, it says add 1 per attack action if a plus defeat the lowest available enemy. So even though he rolled a 10, he is just going to come in here for the 8. And I guess technically he's just got to roll 8+ here, and even if like 22 is the lowest enemy. Never thought about that, but he's on the board. So he's a little bit closer for here. All right. And he didn't move that time. So he should actually have 2 campsites out here. Right? I think he should have 1 out here. I forgot to put 1 out for him at some point. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. He's got 6 left. Okay. And I'm pretty sure it was on a fruit because he picked up a fruit. And he's basically only moving in a straight line. All right. Ooh, roll some dice. All right. How much food can I get? Can I get 9 food? get to 9 food. Also, I really want to go to there. So let's make sure we do that. So we're going to go here. This allows us to move on to the lake. Then we're going to go here, and this allows us to end here, and I get to draw a card. Each turn, change 1 die to a 6. That's not bad. And this is my food. But he's also 9 freaking... Why is everybody so much food? It's a tiny bee. How could it possibly need that much food? Honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm way below the 12. All right, so we need our hog folk factory here. So two bread here. And I can use that there to get a satchel and the bread. So I'm not cruising yet. And I think we're just gonna get there's no card limit, which is nice. So we're just gonna draw 1 more card, right? Yeah. Oh my God, this is what I need to. I need this right now. Sorry, pigskin. All right, and since we camped on a white tower, right here it tells us we get to draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. This is definitely the better stack. And we get to keep all of these. So this says when you gain a treasure, also gain a satchel. I love it. I like these cards too. So this one says that I can move mountains or plains, but if I have 2 plus tiny, I get to basically do it twice. And I have 1 tiny. And see, I think it's interesting here. This is essentially the same picture, but he just zoomed in right here. From what I understand, and like this is one of the few times that there's just repeated artwork. From what I understand, a lot of these are part of a giant picture. Like there'll be a cutout of just this guy here and a cutout of just this guy here, which I think is the jeweler. No, somebody I've seen this, just this cutout picture. So basically there's like a giant picture. This is a rumor. I don't know for a fact, but there's like a giant picture that just Ryan Lockett goes in and says, all right, cut out this and make it digitally. All right, but I get to keep all these. So magic and deadly. I may not keep that one. Planeswagon. Yeah. I may not keep any of these actually. Use them for food. All right, that was the end of my turn. So. All right, double 3s and the 5, and then the 1. So he's moving 1, 2, 3, 4 again. He's going to get a treasure token. He gets nothing, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to re-roll these. Oh, so he did it. He got to 8+ on this came down. So he's going to fight another zombie. There we go. All right. Oh. And he puts out a tent. All right. Back to me. I better get my butt moving here. A very small tableau. All right. Finally, some good numbers here. Okay. Yeah, what do I want to do here? So many options. So little time. All right, we're going to go. Whoop, that was a 6, I promise. Double food. I'm up to 5. I need to figure out how to get a coin. How can I get a coin? Darn it. Nobody's offering coins. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not going to use those cards anytime soon. So here's 1, 2, 3. I need another coin. How can I get a coin? I have no cards in my hand that'll give me a coin. So maybe we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I do like this guy. All right, so let's put a 1 right here. It's going to give me a satchel, and the last food I need to put out Mr. Satchel Bags. All right, so Hogfolk Outlaw is coming out. Okay. So now I can place that there and get 2 more satchels. And now I'm not going to draw them because I have the 5 satchels I need to finally play this Bottled Demon. Da 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 da. And it's going to go on this Ancient Crawler, of course. So these go away. Now we're starting to cook here. So now I can place a die right here and basically move forward 2. 1, 2. Now I'm on a spot with a zombie. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to fight it. I'd love to move 1 more, but that's fine. I got a 6. And I can make it a 10. Yeah. So I think what we're actually going to do, I'm going to spend this coin, put this here, spend this coin to make it a 10, but I'm going to only come in at a 9 because this should have been down there. That way we'll keep the 10 option open. We won't close it off quite yet. And so that takes care of that zombie I would have taken, and I put down my camp right here. So now that the Hogfolk guy is out, if I stop here and put a camp down, then I get to draw 3 cards. All right, back to the bot. At this point, he can run ahead all he wants. Not too concerned. So no doubles. He's moving 4 again, basically with those. And then he's going to roll these, and nope, didn't get there, so he takes another zombie friend. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to put out a tent and take a fruit. All right. Easy peasy for him. Okay. All right. Gotta roll these out first. Oh, and all these come down now. End of the round. 4 more rounds. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Easterly, but I do want to make it as far as I can because that is some points. But I do want that treasure tile. But if I'm 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. So if I get this guy out, I will have 3+ folk each turn. And this, yeah. I have 2+ machines. I just got to figure out a way to get a coin. So do I turn in 3 cards? Yeah, I think I do. So he's free except for a coin. I can trade in 3 cards to get a coin. But I kind of like a lot of what I have here. I'm going to take this 2 to get 2 satchels. Because I may spend some right now. All right. And then I'm going to trade in let me see some cards. And I get a bread. Ooh, so Old Warship. Here's 2. It takes a satchel though, but I got a satchel machine over there. 9 bread though. Jesus. I do have all of this though. Requires magic. All right, I don't have the requirements of that. So we'll hold on to this. I don't know if I'm going to get there though. It's a very expensive card. Actually no, I think I'm just going to chuck it right now. I don't think I'm going to get to this guy. And don't think we're going to get to this guy. So here's 3 cards for the coin that I'm going to use to put out him. Now he's simply just a passive. He's going to give me points from the machines I get out, which I have 3 now. But he gives me a passive movement every round. So I'm thinking I may want to rush up to here. Maybe not. If I put a guy here, I can go 1, 2. I'm going to place 2 here, gain a satchel and a bread. See, I don't know if the treasure token is worth it at this point. So I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I can't do that. It doesn't have the right keyword. See, I did, no. Yeah, we're going to hold on to those. Never mind. Apologies. So I think I'm just going to stay put. This will give me a 3 card draw. So what do I want to do with my last couple dice? Fortunately, I can't put that there. So I think I'm just, I could do a trade. Yeah, maybe we'll do that because I can get my 2 satchels back pretty quickly. So here we'll trade 2 satchels. This is going to give me 4 food. All right, and I put a cube right here. And we'll just draw a card, right? I don't want to move, nothing else. Each time you camp on a mountain, gain 4 food. Worthless. All right. Actually, gain 4 food, that's a lot. But I do get a treasure tile. And since I'm putting my 3rd, ooh, and I got a fruit. Okay. And this is my 3rd one, so I'm going to get 3 more cards. I'm liking cards at this point. Need more cards. All right. Only 3 more turns after this. Ooh, very low numbers. He's going to be fighting a zombie. So he's going to move forward 3 spaces and fight a zombie. So 1, 2, 3. He's into easterly. All the rest of his camps are going to go into easterly. And let's see if he gets a zombie this time. He does. He definitely does. So yeah, he's coming up here and taking the 10. He's also 1 away from getting those 8 points. All right, but that was a super quick turn for him. Okay. I really wish I could find somebody that could give me another coin, because this guy takes 2. So I didn't like any of these cards, so I'm going to trade in these 3 cards for 1 coin. And I need to roll my dice. Three? Yeah. Okay. So we know we want to move forward, so let's go ahead and do this. No, I want to save that because that's the wild. Darn it. Actually, I mean, this isn't that bad of a play. So, all right. I'm going to put the 1 here. I'm just going to choo-choo forward 1 spot. Draw a card. Each turn add 2 to 1 die. Interesting. Okay. And then we're going to play a low number here because it's got a fruit on it to move 2 up onto the mountains. And I'm going to pay 1 food to get this guy out. He's going to give me 4 food back at the end of the turn when I camp there. And yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So close. So close. Here I can do you to get a food. Look at 2 cards and keep 1. When you play a card game, now I get this. Look at this. Wasteland Warriors. The die value +3, but it costs 14 food. There's no way I'm getting to that. I'm going to turn around and trade these in anyways, because here is 3 more cards for a coin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I just need 1 more. Put you there. Get a satchel. Get a food. There's my 7. And 2 coins. And I have my Machine Delver. So he basically gives me an extra die, which I can immediately roll out. And it's a freaking 1. Oh, boy. Well, I don't want to move. I could use some cards, but I could also use some satchels. So I'm going to put my fruit on this guy and make him a 1 and get 2 satchels. Don't know if that's a good play or not. And since I'm camping on a mountain space, I'm going to get 4 food. So not a bad little turnaround there. And I am at 5, 8 out of my 12 cards I can have in my tableau. I put a camp out, only 2 more rounds left. He's an Easterly. He's left me in the dust, so not too worried about him rolling 3s and 5s anymore. All right. 3, pointless. 4, he's going to draw a treasure tile, and that's going to give him an extra die. Which I think he rolls immediately too. I don't know if he does, but we'll say he does. All right, that doesn't matter. He'll take his 6 and he'll draw until he gets a point, and that's a negative. 1 per 2 camps on plains. So, does he have at least 2 camps on plains? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that gives him a point. So we stop there. We did this. Oh, and that's on each subsequent turn. Doesn't matter. And this is a 9. So he accomplished his goal, and he is coming right up here. And so this goes down, and this goes down. And this should be down. Okay. All right. I could probably do a huge trade here at the end with all my satchels. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm not very attack heavy. And that was his 4th one, so he's going to get his 8 points from his Hog Folk Jeweler. Oh well. All right. I guess he still puts one of these out. All right. My turn. I have no cards. So let's look at some cards. Please. Can I get up here maybe? Without stepping on any zombies? Probably. I get to roll 6 dice now. That's fun. Yeah, that's a pretty good roll. All right, so I could take out a zombie. Let's see some cards first, though. Because I'd love to get another attack action, because I can't get the 12 this way. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to spend this one to see a card. Yeah. Each action on this creature can be performed twice. Each action with a separate die. Cursed Vagrant. Or this one. Ooh, but it's so freaking expensive. All right, we'll keep this one for now. But I don't know if I can come up with 11 food. 7 more food just this turn. So I think before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and get the Elixir of Flying onto our Hog Folk Outlaw over here. So pay our 3 satchels. He is a folk. This requires folk, so we're good to go there. And now when I spend him to get more satchels, I can also move forward. So again, I don't know if it's worth building up to try and get 11. I'm already 4. That's pretty close, but I definitely want to do some advancing here. Yeah, I really wish I had more stuff like this card to start attacking some higher zombies here. That's in the right spot, right? So, but I can't get to 12. I don't have any coins. I don't have any way of getting coins. I don't have 3 cards. So, yeah, as of right now, I'm not able to take on anything. So I'm going to have to take a different route here. Maybe we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we get there? Let's see. So I only got 2 turns left. And again, I want to make it as far as possible. So let's concentrate on that. Let's take our lowest number here, and we're going to get to move twice on anything. All right. And then I can come over here and put a die on that gentleman to get 2. And this will allow me to, I'm going to have to go up because I guess I could keep going straight, but there's a lot happening this direction. So, and that was a wild. Now, I have no, I'm not using my Aged Engineer yet. I'm going to use my Trinket Wagon. That's going to allow me to draw a card and move 1 onto, okay, flying. I don't have anything that's flying. that would take a die. Close. I feel like that guy could fly, but nope. Okay. But that's fine. This is going to allow me to move here. Now I'm going to use my Aged Engineer to move onto the water space. And I think I'm good as far as movement is concerned. That's going to give me a lot of card draw. So, yeah, maybe we do like get some bread here. You never know. You never know what can happen. So let's just prepare for any card we might come across that would be really nice to purchase. I could go ahead and take a trade action with some of my satchels here to get even more bread. How much would that give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I traded in these 3, I would have 5 more. So that would be 11. That would be enough to get this card out there. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. I'm going to, because we're going to make a big push for as high as zombies we can defeat next time. All right, so I made a trade, 3 satchels for, 3 satchels. That's going to give me 5 food. The only thing about these, which again, I'm not going to dig them out because I'm just going to turn around and put them back to put out this amazing card right here. And do I have 3 delvers? I don't know. I have 1, 2, 3. Yes, I do. So this is going to be 8 points. It's going to be a big score. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could still put 3 more cards down. That's just a default card. So this is kind of a wasted card right now. Can't do anything else. I don't have any more resources. No more cards. So we're going to camp here. Draw 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. What did we get here? Shy, tiny, deadly. Okay. Tiny, magic, shy. Or requires tiny. Each time you camp, place a cube on this card. At any time, you may discard a cube from this card to reroll a die. I mean, I could attach this to my Graskin, but it's only giving me a point. I don't have the Graskin Queen, so that's not helping. So anyways, I get them. They're mine. And we are moving on to the bot's second to last turn here. All right. Let's see here. The 3s and the 5s are kind of worthless for him now. The 6s, we know what those are going to do. So there's 1. And there's another 3. He would have moved a lot. And a 2, which we'll go ahead and roll that out. And it's another 2. So he failed to hit a zombie. He takes another zombie. And now he's going to draw until he can get at least 1 VP. That's a 0. This is a 2 if Aged Mystic. He does not have the Aged Mystic. So we're going to keep going. 1. Perfect. I like that. Let's line you up right there. There we go. Okay. All right. So this is going to come down. This moves down 1. And that's it for him. So this is definitely the first time I've ever seen the AI make it all the way across the board. All right. So back to me. Final roll of the dice. All right. How far would we need to get to Easterly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically 6, 7, but I don't have. This would be 1 die, 2 die, 3 die, 4, 5, 6. That would be all my dice. I wouldn't have any to spend to fight the zombie. Oh man. So let's do some stuff first here. Let us. Yeah, I can go ahead and use this one now. So we'll use a 1 here and we'll just go boom, boom. We'll just get that far. And then I'm going to move 1 onto the plains and draw a card. Let's see what we get here. 4 plus folk. No, that's not too helpful here. But I have cards that I can discard for a coin and then use this guy. So right now I have a zombie who has started to follow me, but I want to attack that zombie as much as possible. So let's put we're gonna put a 6 here and a 5 down here. Right, there's nothing I can add to this tiny flying, no. All right, so right now I'm at 12. But if I trade in 3 cards, 1, 2, I'll say 3 here. Yeah, because these aren't going to get me any points. That's going to give me a coin, which I will trade in for 4. So I'm at a total of 16, which isn't bad. So we're going to put a cube there. We kick that guy back, and that's 9 points. That was no slouch of a move there. All right. So again, I think the play is just to get as far as we can. We'll go ahead and use our free movement here. We'll put a die on him to get 2 satchels, which they don't count for anything at the end of the game, so this is not getting me anywhere. I could technically get a point for him, but this will allow me to move up here onto the mountains, and I could spend this here to move on to the plains, which I think is the best I could do. I will spend, because this is purely points, so 1 satchel for this 1 card, attach it to this tiny nocturnal desert grasskin here, and that's it. But I use this to move there. I will get a treasure token, so that's not bad. I'm literally 1 step away from 5 extra points in Easterly, but we're not going to get there. If I'd had a flying thing that I could have attached this to, then I could have gotten there maybe. But what do we get here? We got our satchel back and 1 extra point. So, all right, not too bad at the end of the day. So here we go. That's going to go there. Okay, last roll for this gentleman. Ooh, and a whole bunch of 1s. Look at that. And he doesn't use the 3, so he's going to re-roll all of these, and he's going to make an attack of some sort. So he was definitely over 8. So he takes a cube, and he's going to take the 14 spot here. And that's all he does. But that's a 7-point swing for him, so not a bad play either. We'll just push those all the way down. We'll push this one down, and he puts out his final tent on Easterly as well. And so now we're going to move to final scoring. So let me clear a little bit of space here, and we'll go through final scoring so you can see how that works and see who won, because I'm honestly not sure. All right, so we got our scorecard here. We will put me here, and we will put the AI next to me. So did they reach Easterly? I did not, so they're going to receive 5 VP. Total distance, this is 1 VP per space, max 25 if you reached Easterly, so he's going to get 25. I'm going to get 24 because I'm literally 1 space short, so that was easy math that way. Spaces with your camps, 1 VP per space with 1 or more of your camps. So I'm actually going to benefit from this because I spread mine out. He's got 4 on Easterly that aren't helping him. He got there too fast. So he's getting 1, 2, 3, 4, just 5, 6, 7, and I think Easterly counts. So 8. Whereas I have nothing doubled up. I moved at least once every turn, so I'm getting 12. All right, Ember Zombie board. So I have a total of 3, 7, 16. He's got 7, 12, 18, 25. Ooh, he's taken off there. Market board. We come over here. I've got 2, 4, 7. And he's got 3. He really didn't do as much on the market board this time. All right, card VP. So I am, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have the Aged Engineer, so that's 8. Do I have +4 machine? I do. Okay. So sorry, 8 plus, what is that, 13, so 21. Minus 2 is 19. I do have this, so that's 8 more, 27. I don't have Toad Folk, so still 27, still 27. And this is 28. And then we had exactly 4 machine, so that's 4 more. 32. 32 for me. And he's getting, let's see, let's start here. He did get the 8 there. He didn't have a tall one, I don't think. No tall one. So 8 and 3 is 11, 12, 13, 14. And then this is 1 per 2 camps on plains. So let's count. 1, 2, that's 1, 2, and that's it. So just 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 8 is 16. So that makes up for the difference there. Treasures, he's getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 3. And then Ember Zombies, this is negative. This is going to help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's taken -6. And I have nothing here. So a few extras that the AI counts here that we're going to have to give to him. He gets points for fruit. So he's getting +2 points for fruit. So let's adjust this to a -4. He also would get points if he had camped on a white tower space, which he did not. And that's actually it. Glancing at the rule book now, that's all we got. So he got 2 extra points for his fruit. All right, let's add this up and see who won. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There's the final score, 94-85. This is actually the closest game I've had against the AI. The AI is not too terribly difficult, and he's actually scored higher than this, but I've just had better games. So take that for what you want. I honestly don't know if one AI is more difficult or a higher difficulty than the other. This one, I just seem to prefer that more because it travels across the board more, which makes more sense. That just seems to be a major play of the game. But the other one definitely has the potential to score more points. So take that for what you will. Maybe this is the easier one. Who knows? But anyways, there you go. There's the scoring. And hopefully this gives you a general idea of what a solo game would look like. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.